When people used to ask us how we were going to spend our retirement, the vision always included a boat and warm Caribbean waters. In 2020, we even put an offer on a 40-footer with the intention of hitting the high seas. But as the pandemic lockdowns dragged on, Kyla's dream of a cabin in the woods took root. With 79 acres at our disposal and lots of great amenities in the area, we've come to love what life at the lake has to offer. And while nautical adventures are still on the table, the peace and quiet of the forest are pretty special. Well, now that the solar is sort of up and running, it's time to turn back to the composting toilet project. I noticed that the hole is caved in a lot. Mostly because the rain comes off the roof and caves it in. Every project has its own challenges. This particular challenge is that the hole that goes out for the toilet is that big around, which is about 10 inches or more, 11 inches. The floor joists are on 16s, so trying to fit that so that it looks nice in the bathroom and fits between the floor joists is not that easy. That's the hole from the inside. You can see how that joist is right in the way. Anyway, no big deal in the end. A little bit of time, a little bit of effort. Here it is. To have the toilet where we want it on the inside, I'm gonna have to buy a new joist and put the joist on the other side of that hole. Although now I see it's not gonna be that good. The other thing is that the tank is on an angle, but that's fine because the vent has to come out here and then the input is there and this big beam is in the way, so it is what it is. A lot of fucking around. I mean, a lot of messing around. I just finished mixing together the composting, I don't know what you'd call it, a compound we'll call it, and adding the microbes and everything. And I added them in there and turned the drum. So that's the install. 2 summers it took. So if you're wondering, and we didn't work that hard. I mean, we worked hard enough, but if you want to build your own cabin in the woods, give yourself 2 summers to get to the point where we're at. This is the farthest we've walked up the road this year. A lot of washouts, but there's also beaucoup de raspberry, framboise. This is the mother load right here.
Mother load?
There it is. 10 hours work. Half a bowl of raspberries. This random stoplight out in the middle of nowhere. It was started at 300 seconds. So here we are on the Vélo des Travers, which is a bike path that runs all the way along an old train bed from Low to Maniwaki. And Kyla had ridden on it before, but I never have. It's quite nice.
There's a spot in a kilometer, Nick.
All right. This is Blue Sea Lake. And over there, I noticed there's more set, but from this side. Well, I thought I was winning on the stove project, but I got it all hooked up and you could smell gas. And then I realized that the part that the expert sold me, when I look it up, it says it's ANSI 61, which apparently is a water fitting. So thanks for nothing. That was definitely a 1 step forward, 1 step back project right there. That's the problem with DIYing, when you know a little bit about everything, but not a lot about anything. You end up screwing around and wasting a lot of time, but I guess I'll have to get over it. It is what it is. So we're gonna go home today anyway. I'll try to find that part. A gas part, not a water part. Look at that. We're actually cooking a meal without having brought it up. We could have a dinner party here if we wanted to. Big fancy ass dinner party.
We need more plates.
We need more plates. We'd have a big fancy ass dinner party for Kyla and myself. We're experimenting with the Ninja's toaster oven, air fryer that someone gave us. A friend gave us this, and we thought, oh, let's try it out and see if the battery system can handle it. And so far, so good. I mean, I don't think you'd want to bake a cake or anything, but it's nice to know you can heat up some pakoras. While the spring of 2025 was a wet one, the summer that followed was extremely dry. As a result, the lake was a good 40 centimeters shallower than the previous couple of years. It was amazing to be able to sit on the dock and enjoy our own private aquarium. Our presence in the forest brought out the turtles and fish, which brought out herons and ducks, blue jays and squirrels. I can only hope they enjoyed watching us as much as we enjoyed watching them. It is wood delivery day. Our old pal Kevin, who dropped off the paneling for inside, is coming with the siding, so that's pretty exciting. That's really the last major job other than the deck, which we'll probably do next year anyway. I just hope he doesn't get that truck stuck up in there. That's where Kyle and I got the Home Depot van stuck that time. Oh, but he seems to be, know what he's doing. He hasn't tried this before. Hopefully it works. Oh, no, not slippery enough.
That's going down?
No.
No.
Well, I had kind of thought that we would take delivery of the delivery and then head out, but somebody had other ideas. And now look. I'm going to say that is 2/3 of the front is green. And it does look a lot better than the white Tyvek. I'll say that. Very nice. I really like that green with the black. We had it color matched. To the Shibunky, it's not quite a match. The Shibunky's more, would you say, gray?
Yeah.
Gray green. It's a sage. And this has got more yellow. It's more greeny green, but I do like the color, so. No one will be able to see it from the lake now. It'll be the stealth cabin.